planners, it's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment below any new content you'd like to see. Welcome back to all of my subscribers. This video is a video that I wanted to make for a long time because 4 times a year, every year, in the planner community, folks are talking about the Erin Condren surprise box. Now, this video was kind of made with the fall 2020 box in mind, but because I don't have the box in my possession, I'm just going to go ahead and show you my favorite and least favorite items from previous surprise boxes. Now, I want this video to be something that folks can look back on in years to come and something that you can kind of use as a reference. Because it's a surprise box, there's always going to be something that someone doesn't like from the box because we're all different people. We all have different planning styles, different preferences when it comes to colors and patterns, our favorite design. So no one's going to, I don't think anyone is going to be 100% happy with every single item in every single box. It's just impossible to please everyone. But there are some stunners, as I like to call them, in each box that are just like, man, I remember when that came out and I loved it. And there are some things that I'm never gonna really use or like, and so I'm gonna try to show you those things in this video to show you perspective and give you some of my favorites and least favorites of the seasonal surprise box. Let's get right into it. Vendetta. I know everyone's excited about the new upcoming surprise box, so I will get right into some of my favorites and not so favorites from the Erin Condren surprise boxes. So I'm gonna start with something I really liked, and this is a Petite Journal. It is still, I think, an exclusive item, but this was the first time we got a journal that was actually productivity. So you turn it to the right side. So this one has the productivity here and then the lines here. And I think it had already come out in notebook form, but we hadn't got it in Petite Journal form. So this was like a sneak peek, I guess you could say. And so as you can see, I haven't used it yet. I've been holding back because I'm almost done with the other Petite Journal I use, and so I want to fill that up completely before starting a new one. So that's the only reason I haven't used it yet, but I am obsessed. I'm not gonna hoard it, I'm going to use it. But this was from the spring 2020 surprise box, so not too long ago, and it's just something I really love from the surprise box. So this was one of the items that I liked a lot and I will be using, and I'm still excited about it, and it's old, you know what I mean? So that is how, well, not old, but the time has already passed. So that's something that I really liked. Moving on to something I did not like. From the summer 2019 box, we got this little petite, like super small little notebook, and I thought I was going to use it, but I just never did. And I mean, I thought it was kind of cute because I ended up getting the big one, right? But like, this is already kind of small, so this was even smaller, and it just, I don't know, for it to be a surprise box item, it just didn't do anything for me personally. I didn't feel like it had any value to it, and so I think that's why I wasn't a big fan of this. So this is one of my least favorites, but it's really cute, but it's just, as you can see, I haven't even used it. So it's just kind of like, if you end up not using it, I mean, I'll probably give it away. I mean, it's just not doing anything for me, and I know I'm not gonna pick this up and like start using it anytime soon. So there's that. And this is from the summer 2019 box, and so that was just like a no for me, but yeah. Next item that was a yes for me was this pencil case from the fall 2019 surprise box. Let me show you. It looks like, so it's this little velvet case, and it was the first one I think that had this shape. Now there are more and more colors available, but this was the first one. And so it came with a really cute burgundy cover and everything, and it was just so beautiful to me. And I use it a lot. I even use it on my desk. Sometimes I'll just open it up and like put some different pens and things like that in it, and I'll just like let it sit like that on my desk, and I'll just grab what I need and put it back there, just so it's not rolling around on my desk. So this is one that I will say I used and I really liked, and this was a yes for me. I really liked this item in the surprise box. And like I said, at the time it was, you know, a new release, so no one had it yet. And as you can see, I've kept it in good condition because I like it so much. So this is gonna be like a yes for me, like one of my favorite items from the surprise boxes. The next item that was surprisingly, I ended up using it a lot, was from the spring 2018 surprise box. And this little thing was a reusable bag. Yeah, so I don't know if you've been with the Erin Condren community for a while or with the planner community for a while, but if you're an Erin Condren fan, these bags are super popular. Mine is a little dingy because it's well loved, but this is what the bag looks like. I'll try to give you a full view of it, but as you can see, like it opens all the way, and it's just like a reusable, I guess you could say like a reusable grocery bag or something like that. It's like a tote. I'm sorry, it's a reusable planner tote. That's what it is. And so it has the painted petals design on it, and it is very washable, very durable. And this was right when Chicago put in a bag tax, so we had to pay for bags. And so for whatever reason, I ended up using that bag a whole lot that summer or spring. So it just ended up being one of my favorite items. And then I like that it can fold it to itself. I know it's dingy, y'all. I know it's not that appealing to look at, but you can like fold it up on itself, and then you can take this little part here and like, you know, basically make it small. And so I like that about this bag, and I don't know, I've been obsessed with these bags ever since. And so I think this was one of those situations where it wasn't something I would have bought if I didn't, you know, if they didn't give it to me. And I like those items that I'm like, I'm not gonna add that to my cart, but the fact that you gave it to me, I'm using it. And I think that was an exclusive print. So even though they do offer that bag sometimes, the print is not available in that exact painted petals print. Okay, so now I've shown you two more things that I love. Now I'm gonna show you something that I was very indifferent about. So I don't know if you remember my reaction of this pen. Second thing in the box. Okay, so these look like highlighters. I think they're highlighters, and they're really small. So let's see what this is about. They're really small. Okay, so this is really small. I already said that like 3 times, and I'm trying to put it together. Okay, so it ends up being a dual tip highlighter, but it comes apart. So you take off one side and you put it in there. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, and it comes with a pen? Wait. Interchangeable pen kit. Okay. All right, so so it looks like it's 2 ends, and then you can like switch them out. I don't know how I feel about this, y'all, but you know what? We're gonna see, because a lot of Erin Condren surprise box stuff, I think I'm not gonna like it, and I end up loving it. So I'll be updating you on how I use this box. That was interesting though. That was really interesting. Okay, it's different, I will say that. But I was not excited about it. And I thought that I hated it. I thought that it was like cheap and it wasn't worth, you know, what they were saying that it was worth. And I no longer feel that way. I love these pens. They are one of my favorite to use when I'm planning, when I'm journaling. I love these pens, and they're interchangeable. So this is what they do. And if you are a subscriber, you have seen me use these pens over and over again and feature them in my videos. And I'm just obsessed. they just make my little stationery loving heart just jump for joy. I love these pens, and I love them so much that after receiving this one in the surprise box, I went ahead and bought the set. So I have all 3 of them, and then I have some little interchangeable things here, but the first one was available in the spring 2020 surprise box. So as you can see, I went crazy with it, and I love these pens. I mean, so we only got 1 in the surprise box, just to be clear, and then I bought the other 2 in a set. So it was a sneak peek item, so it was available later for purchase, but it was available just for the surprise box at that time. And I love this pen. And my initial reaction, I was so indifferent about it. I really didn't think I would like it, but I have ended up falling in love with it. The next item that I was not happy with, this pencil bag. It's just not my style, and like I mentioned in the intro, like you cannot make everyone happy with these bags, and so this is something that just wasn't my style. It wasn't for me. I am going to give it away. That is why it has the tag still on. I like to give gifts, and so that is something I love about the surprise box, is that you can use these items and give them away. You know, you don't have to keep it and hoard everything. I like giving things away to people who are gonna love them. And I know there are some people in my life who will love this bag, and they'll take care of it, and they'll add it to their stash of whatever, or they'll put cosmetics in it, you know, like I just know I won't. Or if I do, it'll just be like a thing that I don't really appreciate. So I like to give things away to people that will appreciate them better. And this is from the summer 2020 box. Next on is something that I really, really liked. The from summer 2020 box was this Petite planner cover. So this is cover for the Petite planner or Petite notebook system, and you just open it in the back and you just slide it right in, and it protects your planner. And so I really like this for my Petite planners and on the go, because you can just throw this in your purse and you don't have to worry about your planner getting messed up. And I just think it's so pretty, and the little sparkles on it, the little glitter, and it's just cute. And I have a couple of them now. And so this is something that I really liked from that box. So even though I really didn't like this one, I really did like this little case here. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Like you're gonna like some things and you're not gonna like others, and that's okay. The next thing that I really loved was from the spring 2020 box as well. And this is a vision journal. And this was the first time I've seen a full like journal and cover included in a surprise box, and I loved it. Like, I'm obsessed with the colors in here. I'm gonna have to get to writing, because I have not been writing in this journal, but I promise you, you know, I was all ready for my vision and my plans, and the hit, and yeah, we're in a pandemic. So I was all ready for my dreams and my plans, and then we became, you know, we're in a pandemic. And so even though my plans and dreams did not stop, it just kind of required me to like refocus. And so I didn't get right into this, but I'm getting into it like ASAP. I'm not gonna wait for the new year. I'm getting into this very soon. So I probably won't share just because it's so personal for me, but this is a really beautiful vision journal, and this was a sneak peek, so it is still available in the Erin Condren store online. So it is still available, but this is one of my faves. I mean, it's just beautiful. Like, look at the colors, and yeah, I just really like this a lot. So that's that. And my last item, this is my all-time favorite surprise box item, and I believe this is from spring 2019, and this is the umbrella. I need to learn how to put sound effects in my videos, because that would be nice. This is the umbrella, and it is mid-century circles pattern. I'm not gonna open it up all the way for obvious reasons, but this is the umbrella. It is the button that you press to open and close, which I love in an umbrella. And this is the mid-century circles pattern. This was a sneak peek, but it was kind of an exclusive because it wasn't available in the Erin Condren online store for a long time. I think it wasn't until like a year later that it became available. I'm not sure exactly what date, but it was a long time before this was available in the website online, but it is now available. So it was a unicorn for a while. But yeah, this was from the Spring 2019 surprise box. So these are my items, y'all. These are the things that I loved and didn't love so much in the surprise boxes. And I think the surprise box is a great chance to try something that you would never normally try or buy. Like, you're kind of forced to see what are some things that I could use in my lifestyle or in my planner collection that I may not have gravitated towards, but I might love. Like, I am obsessed with these pens. I love them, but I would not have purchased them. And so because I was kind of forced to start using them or trying them in my surprise box, now I love them and I use them all the time. Or even, like I said, this reusable bag. I would have never purchased this reusable bag on my own. I would have been like, why do I want a reusable bag? But I love this bag and I rewash it all the time and it's perfect. Like I've like ran it through the mud. Like, I love this bag. So it's just good to go over the items and show you how I use them in my everyday life. I'm not just posting this stuff on my social media. I'm actually using these things. So I just wanted you all to know that and know that, you know, I use these items, especially if they're sent to me for free. I have not been sent a surprise box yet, but I've purchased all of mine. So there's that. But I use the items, and if I can't use them, then I definitely give them away while they're in good condition. So I'll be finding a home for this soon. So just so you know, I use my items, and then I also wanted to give you a little bit of a prediction on what I think will be in the 2020 fall surprise box. So I'll give you a prediction, but I just wanted to let you know some of these items are for sale still. So I'll put them in the description below. The items that are exclusive and no longer for sale, I'll try to find them on a resale site. If I can, I'll put the link, but if I can't, I will not. So just putting that out there. And so I want to let you know what I think the fall 2020 surprise box will be. So I think we're going to get, obviously we had a sneak peek, so we're going to get a paper pad. I also think that we're going to get some stickers because we always get stickers. I think we're going to get a pen because that was on a sneak peek, and I'll try to include that in this video. And then I also think we're going to get, I think we're going to get some type of like a notebook or paper involved, maybe like a Petite Journal, something like that. I think we're going to get something that's functional and maybe something more lifestyle. So in the past we've gotten lifestyle items. So I'm thinking about that, and I think that those are some of the items that will be included. And so thank you so much for sticking around for my prediction and for my favorite and not so favorite items from previous surprise boxes. Thanks for tuning in. Again, make sure you follow me on Instagram at ChloeTreePlans. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, and I will see you in the next video. If you are still interested in the surprise box for fall, it is still available on the Erin Condren website, and so my link will be in the description below if that is something that you're interested in after seeing some of the previous surprise box items. So that link is in the description below.